Hey guys, welcome back to GTA Magic. Today, we'll talk about why GTA 6 will be better than Cyberpunk 2077. Let's head into it. Number 1. GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 both postponed PC launches.
I've been in this game for a lot of years, and I got out alive.
When Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 both launched, originally they were only available on consoles. Grand Theft Auto 5 was available on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was available on the PS4 and Xbox One, while both of these games would later be ported to PC and later generation consoles. They were made to work properly with the base models first. This is something which CDPR did the opposite of, and is one of the reasons why fans are so upset with Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 announced its development years ago and gave periodic updates which only served to hype its community up even more. However, when it started to get closer to Cyberpunk's original launch date, CDPR decided to delay the game to make sure it would meet the audience expectations. While this was clearly a necessary step, the game should have been delayed much longer. By giving Cyberpunk 2077 3 separate delays, each of them fairly short, player hype continued to grow, while developers scrambled behind the scenes to make sure they could match their ever-growing expectations. The worst thing CDPR did was give fans an unrealistic look at how the game would function. Despite knowing how much different the PS4 and Xbox One versions of Cyberpunk 2077 were, they only allowed reviewers and players to see the game running on PC, which wasn't properly indicative of the game's final quality. Since Cyberpunk 2077 was originally supposed to launch in April before the next generation of consoles even released, many players pre-ordered these versions without knowing how the game actually looked and ran. This is why GTA fans are hoping Rockstar is patient with Grand Theft Auto 6. When Rockstar announces GTA 6, it should do so, knowing how much hype such a reveal will bring, and be prepared to match those expectations. This is likely why the development of GTA 6 is taking so long. However, players shouldn't have to worry about the GTA 6 launch being as bug-ridden and insulting as Cyberpunk 2077's was, since Rockstar has proven in the past they care about perfecting a game for the console it is being played on before moving on to another platform. The delayed PC launches of both GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 bode well for Grand Theft Auto 6, but Rockstar should still pay close attention to CDPR's missteps and ensure they aren't following in Cyberpunk 2077's footsteps. Number 2. GTA 6 in VR. GTA in VR, it could be on the cards if a recent posting on LinkedIn from an Australian development studio is anything to go by. In the post, Video Games Deluxe shared that it's now gearing up for a new project, a AAA open-world title in VR for Rockstar. 2020 marks our 7th year of working exclusively for Rockstar in Sydney, and we are excited to take on this groundbreaking project. The studio has a history with Rockstar, having worked on the VR adaptation of LA Noire for PC and PSVR, so this doesn't seem unlikely. The question is what game will be getting the VR treatment. We can say right away, we don't think it's likely that GTA 6 will be coming out the gates in VR. An older title seems more likely, and GTA 5 is the lead contender. The game seems to be perpetually popular, and an expanded and enhanced version has already been confirmed for PS5, which could mean PSVR 2 involvement. The good news for GTA 6 hopefuls is that this project is with an entirely different studio, so if GTA 6 is in development, this VR project isn't likely to derail anything. Number 3. Cyberpunk was overhyped. Expectations were sky high for Cyberpunk, possibly to its detriment. Some of it can be blamed on marketing, some can be blamed on excited fans just getting their hopes far too high for what the game might be. Despite hitting the mark in some places, the game is notoriously buggy, particularly on the console versions, which seem incapable of delivering the graphical quality PC players can enjoy. After years of a seemingly endless hype train, Cyberpunk 2077 is finally playable worldwide. CD Projekt Red's new open-world, story-driven RPG has constantly drawn GTA comparisons, and fans looking forward to GTA 6 think there are valuable lessons for Rockstar. So what does this mean for the next installment of GTA? There's more than one thing that Rockstar can take away from Cyberpunk's launch, but one thing stands out. Cyberpunk 2077 was first teased all the way back in 2012. 8 years and multiple delays later, the game is finally here. But despite the slogan, "coming when it's ready," many argue it wasn't. This is why I think Rockstar is keeping quiet on even announcing GTA 6 to avoid a GTA 4 situation again. One fan looking forward to the next GTA said, "If they don't say anything, nothing is promised, so if the game was meant to come out next year, but it wasn't good in state, they could just delay it by a year, and no one's the wiser." this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.